Hey everybody, how's it going? Geology 351 from the field. Today, hiking with some friends up Ingalls Creek, looking at some of the bedrock from the age of the dinosaurs, exotic terrain, country stuff, but also just kind of getting a change of pace from our Eocene discussions. No Arcosic sandstone today. Instead, it's ophiolite bedrock with a variety of looks. Thanks for joining us. Let's get started.
Okay.
It looks
So what
so
makes
much
it
like it.
flaky like that? Is it a metamorphic thing?
I imagine so. You got any idea, Nick?
Just some of this kind of gnarly looking Ingalls that is going to have various browns and greens.
It looks like, because I thought it was petrified wood at first and I picked it up.
Oh,
like,
I
this is
see
not
what you're
petrified
saying.
wood.
I don't think so, no.
Because I have a smaller piece I just picked up too.
Oh, just the density gives it away, huh? This is real
Right. Yeah, I got a smaller one
metamorphic stuff.
right here.
Oh yeah.
A little more
Yeah.
cleaned off.
Yeah, it's
It's real.
it's new to us to look at these kinds of old rocks. Just as for anybody, it feels like you pick up a real rusty one. I'm really impressed by the density.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's got a metallic color to it actually too.
I don't understand why some of the Ingalls is incredibly stained and full of these iron deposits, and others is just as pristine as can be. It's almost like your banded iron thing that you were talking about, right, Megan?
Yeah, look how good
Yeah. I need to learn. I don't know. Not for this class, but
Yeah, it's really like
Nice boulder pile.
go all the way down to the water.
Yeah. It's pretty. Just looking straight up that just the rift.
Yeah. Kind of dramatic, huh? Rock liquor approved. I'm just exchanging pleasantries with Hayden. Is that allowed?
Huh?
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're so hot.
There he is.
Dark glasses make my eyes so
We meet again. Bryce has got a pep in his step today because we're in a scene that is reminiscent of his home. He's from Carson, Washington, down along the Columbia River Gorge. Very wet and lush down there. Ah, Bryce. He's got a pep in his step most times, but a number of folks in the group are like, finally, feels like home. And that's how varied this landscape is around Ellensburg. Again, this rusty crap. I guess I'm interested, maybe not. Tons of iron in this rock. Kind of a nice overcast day, and we're out of the wind. Very pleasant change of pace from our classroom routine. That's what field classes are all about, right? Those of you that have been in some sort of field class, doesn't have to be geology, of course, any kind of field experience, it always feels like the lessons stick a little harder. The content sinks in a little deeper because you're out there together looking at it. There's no substitute for that. And most of us have been really missing group learning in the field together. I think that's part of the reason why this class is working so well this quarter. It's a special group of students, but it's also just the timing of this that we're all just relieved that we can be back out doing this, breathing the same fresh air.
Weird when I broke that open, it had a nice, had a nice smooth mineral,
Okay, we're getting there.
like
Good.
a mineralization in there.
Good. Thank you.
And it's got a bit of a green hue to it,
It does.
so I think it's just a weathered piece.
Let's hang on to this. Can I put that right here next
Yeah.
to my next to you? Are you impressed?
Opens like a flower. It's falls apart.
So I'm not sure that was a fracture or not. It may have been. But we're getting at a good fresh look now at some of this ophiolite.
This is ophiolite?
Yes.
Cool. Oh, there's some shine. Almost looks like cleavage here. Right
Okay.
along here. There's a little bit of a shiny look.
Good. But there was even some of that iron on the inside, wasn't there?
Yeah, there's this what's
But you just pulled it open with your hands, right? So again, you probably worked on a fracture. I can't tell if this is...
Yeah, this one's kind of fucking
What do you think, Megan? I think almost, it almost feels like this is some granite of Stewart that's invading some of this serpentinite.
because it's got marbling in it too.
Okay.
See it?
So almost a brecciation. Like these are little dikes maybe that are shot through, or maybe not. Maybe they're just fractures that are being mineralized.
Okay.
That's to coin Colton's phrase that he just had. So yeah, we're trying to find some good Ingalls that hasn't been rusted, that hasn't been invaded, that if it's got some dikes or veins within it, great, but
Yeah.
I don't know if we have that.
Okay.
It's got some really red streaks running through it. Kind of thin.
Now, I can't make any rhyme or reason of this iron staining. Like it seems to go where it wants to go.
It does.
Not even sure it's following the fabric of the rock necessarily. Thank you.
Here's the variation in it. Like it's very green on the outside. Then you bust it open and it's kind of gray, but with a greenish tinge.
Yeah. I don't know. You're just out of rocks and minerals and mineralogy. What would you call this kind of rock? Without any context or any...
I mean, honestly, without the green tinge, it looks a lot like a gabbro.
Thought the greenish tinge looks kind of like a gabbro.
I mean, it's those larger crystal greens, and
Uh-huh. I
But
hear what
it's-
you're saying.
you also can't see the individual pieces.
Right.
But at the same time, I mean, there's a lot of quartz vein mineralization through everything in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Crimes.
Nick, we ask a question. May we ask a
You know what these little
See if I can not fall here.
Betty.
These are xenoliths. Does anybody know how to spell the word xenolith?
X-E-O.
Very good.
Ah, woo!
So this is Mount Stewart batholith between 96 and 91 million years ago. We're in the deep subsurface. This magma is eating its way to the surface. It's swallowing up crust. It's melting it into the soup. But there are some rocks that don't totally melt,
That's why they have
and they hang on.
very rounded.
And so the texture looks different. I mean, at first glance, you think this is some kind of lichen or something, but it's truly part of the bedrock. And if you climb Stewart, which I haven't been able to get to the top in my old age, but my wife and son did, you can see these xenoliths all the way up. They're just in the cliff. You know,
It's
amazing.
I'm doing it this summer.
Are you really?
I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be so cool.
And just looking at the stuff sitting around you guys, I mean, we've got every variety of Ingalls and combination of Ingalls mixed with Stewart that we can imagine. It's all right here. This is a really cool spot. I wish I understood it better. Look at that, Emma. Yeah.
That's so cool.
You guys feel that?
It's been.
There's water coming out of the sky. I don't know
what
what's
is that?
happening.
That's crazy. I'm into
God.
days. God.
The sky's falling.
I think it's because I sinned yesterday.
And then you doomed us all.
Dude, us all.
I won't be specific on what I did yesterday.
Is this more of
Oh,
what I found
good
earlier?
Lord, girl. Matches your top.
I know. Is that more of what I found earlier, or is this different?
Well,
I think he was kind of maybe like that serpentinite that I had.
I guess the same. What do you think? Hayden, you seem excited. Now, why would this be? Okay. What excites you about this one?
Well, it's got the good contact.
Good contact between what looks like, well, again, we're back to this, Colton. It looks like
yeah,
granite, but maybe it's not on the inside. And what's this other shit?
because it looked like quartz veins in a lot
Feels
of
like
the salt and stuff. But it's
Feels
not.
like limestone. It is very rough,
Agreed.
coarse texture.
Yeah,
Pretty
It
hard.
looks like it on the inside.
Sounded pretty hard.
looks like.
Marbly.
We got our HCl with us?
Do not.
Yeah, I was saying Andrew.
Oh boy. We're not. Oh, it's getting more attractive here, isn't it? It's getting a little fresher, a little greener, a little purer. Oh, I like that one.
He was just on the trail.
Oh, Kyle did not give us a bum report. Well, I guess Kyle didn't lie to us. Ooh, we got more of this mix. I'm going to have to rely on the live viewers or the comments below to help us with some of this. That's wild.
It could have been things like hematite that have oxidized into limonite.
Yeah, that's where I get lost. Most of my knowledge of minerals comes from 101. I haven't taken mineralogy yet. I want to.
Good sample, thank you.
Yeah.
This is really cool.
Oh, look, there's another one of those bright green ones.
There's so many on this side.
Yeah, another one of those bright green ones right there. Better stuff.
Yeah.
Cool, I'm excited to put some of that in my collection.
Yeah.
I want to get more stuff in my collection that I can say, yes, I found this. Not that, oh yeah, I bought it from someone.
Pretty
Well,
nice veins
it's
going through that aren't
really
totally disrupted.
Yeah.
And it's got some directionality.
You're going to keep moving on?
I don't know where I'm gonna go.
All pretty weathered.
I might go another 5-10 minutes and then I'll probably turn around.
Yeah. You will be eventually.
It's a pleasant morning.
You have to do for your rock.
Sun.
Sun, clouds, a little bit of sprinkles here and there. Pretty nice. You know, I'm struck by the fact that this part of the Ingalls is so different than the Beverly Creek Turnpike video that I filmed last summer. I don't know if you saw that one. But I was picking up green rocks left and right along the Beverly Creek Trail, and those serpentinites were true serpentinites. I still don't know what to make of this stuff here. It's part of the same mappable unit, but where's all the waxy, snakeskinny kind of serpentinite? Oh my God. It's either Sasquatch or the rock licker. Can't tell. He's camouflaged, I know that. And does Sasquatch wear sunglasses? A little bit further. What's the report?
More the same.
Pilots get going. Clears up a little bit, but then it just goes around and up a bend.
Okay, thank you. Yep, Sasquatch. Who speaks English? I didn't expect that. How do I film this stuff? It's all with an iPhone 11 that I'm using right now. I'm holding it with my hand. Here's what I keep calling Gizmo. It's a DJI whatever Osmo 3, and it communicates by Bluetooth with the iPhone that I have. I'm wearing a lapel wireless mic right now. Saramonic Blink 500 transmitter, and the receiver is on the end of my phone, which I can't show you because I'm filming with it right now. Have this solar powered battery to keep my iPhone charged when I'm out hiking. This episode of Nick from the Field brought to you by Planters Peanuts. You gotta love them. Also by Keebler Toast and Peanut Butter. And water provided by Kittitas Valley Healthcare. Not really, provided by my kitchen sink. So that's the extent of it. Thanks to all the viewers who have been either sending things in or sending in suggestions on what I should purchase for these videos. A tremendous help. Grateful to you all. Good look at the Mount Stuart batholith. 96 to 91 million years old. Biotite, quartz, feldspar. Heavy. Rob repping on Friday talking about all the iron in these rocks. This is surprisingly heavy. Wow. Ingalls terrain. I mean, serpentinite and part of an ophiolite, but just all this crazy amount of Oh my heaven sakes, seriously, I haven't really spent time here in the Ingalls looking at these, look at that, rusty rocks. What is going on here in this Ingalls ophiolite? Zoom in there.